Some people hear about God. They know and understand His love for the church, demonstrated by the life and death and sacrifice of Christ. They hear about His purpose of having His glory spread to every tribe, tongue, and nation, His plan of building up a church, a body of believers that depend upon one another, and it never phases them. Perhaps that's you. You come and sit in the sea of people at church wondering, what's in it for me? How can I benefit? What can I do to preserve myself and be blessed? How's this man going to help me overcome my issues? Can I tell you that your greatest problem is yourself? And your greatest issue is that you spend too much time thinking only of yourself? This was taking place throughout all of Israel. How can I use God to get what I want? The Israelites didn't recognize or know that what they needed above all things, above all their comforts, above their land, above security, is that they needed God. They just wanted relief from oppression, but not necessarily the reign of God in their lives. Well, what happens next in this unfolding drama of the people of God? Well, the false repentance of the Israelites is made evidence in Judges chapter 10, verse 18. It says this, "And the people, the leaders of Gilead, said to one another, 'Who's the man who will begin to fight against the Ammonites? He shall be head over all the inhabitants of Gilead.'" So the leaders of Gilead begin to ask one another, who's going to be our leader? And this is reminiscent of what is said in Judges chapter 1, verse 1, but it's also very different. In Judges chapter 1, verse 1, it says that after the death of Joshua, the people of Israel inquired of the Lord, "Who shall go up first for us against the Canaanites to fight against them?" It was a theological question aimed at God. God, who is your man? What are you going to do? Because you have to do something. But in Judges 10, the downgrade is so drastic that all the people know to do is look at each other and ask the question, who's going to lead us? They don't seek the Lord's guidance, and there's no overwhelming concern for Israel, just a localized concern for Gilead. There's no corporate compassion or concern, just the people of Gilead concerned about Gilead. And so the leaders of Gilead, they go on a leader hunt, promising power and authority to whomever will step up. And it will not go well for them. But you have to join us next week to find out what happens. Or just continue reading in Judges chapter 11. But whatever you do, be sure you walk with Jesus day by day. Today, please pray for Doug and Diane Lee, our missionaries in the Philippines. And also remember the Enzima Life Word broadcast heard in Ghana and the Ivory Coast.